Namaste everyone. I am your yoga and meditation teacher Vani from Adelaide, Australia. Today I'm going to share a few practices which are helpful to improve our lung capacity. During this strange time, it is very important that we take care of our health and well-being. These practices are not only helpful to improve your immunity and lung capacity, but they are also help you to relax and rejuvenate your state of mind. So technically it is called as diaphragmatic breathing, or when we use our diaphragm muscle to breathe deeply. I have shown in my previous videos Makarasana or crocodile pose. So that is one of the technique. But if you are very busy, you don't get time to lie down on your stomach, you can still practice this one for your um, diaphragmatic breathing, simply sitting on your chair. What you have to do is, as you inhale, lift your hands up, and then you grab your right elbow with your left hand and left elbow with your right hand. Slightly lift your chest up, and then you start breathing here deeply. Close your eyes and feel your inhalations and exhalations. As you inhale, your navel rise up. As you exhale, your navel sinks down. And like that, you hold 5 to 6 minutes if you can. If not, then maybe just start with 1 or 2 minutes. Then you gently relax your shoulders if you find any tension around your shoulder joints. The same practice you can also do in this position, where you sit in Vajrasana. You rest your hands behind your back, press with your palms, and gently just lift your chest up, look up to the sky, your ceiling, and breathe deeply 5 to 10 times. Remember, you keep your chin tucked in here. You do not need to roll the head back. So either of these practices are good. And after that, we practice Kapalbhati or shining skull practice, where we exhale out with the force and the inhalations are passive. Remember, exhalations with the force, inhalations passive. Now here we have few contraindications, like people with hernia or recent surgeries, or people who are having any heart conditions or high blood pressure, needs to take it very slowly or just completely avoid it. In pregnancy also we don't practice this one. So sitting very comfortably, any posture is fine. Even you can sit on your chair and practice. Remember, your head, neck, trunk remains straight. Drop your shoulders and arms, relax, and then start focusing on the exhalations. And like that, you can start with 25, 1 round, 3 to 4 rounds, 30 times, 50 times, and you slowly increase the numbers of your breathing. Okay, so don't worry about the speed, don't worry about the number of the breathing in 1 round. Just take it slowly. Minimum try to do 15 to 20 times and gradually increase the number. 3 to 4 times you can practice. And empty stomach is one of the conditions to practice Kapalbhati. So remember, either you do it early in the morning, or you can practice 3 hours after your main meals. Now the next practice is very important again. The contraindications are same like Kapalbhati. This is called Bhastrika, or breath of bellow-smiths. Here we breathe in, breathe out, both with the force and with our full capacity. So sit comfortably, straight, head, neck, trunk. Inhale. again remember that it is important that our stomach needs to be empty. We don't exert ourselves. So if you find it difficult, just start with 5 or 6 deep breaths and gradually increase your number. Maximum up to 50 is fine. Both the practices, keep your eyes closed. You might feel dizzy, so don't worry about that. That's normal. Just keep your eyes closed, or you can lie down on your back after the practice as well. So this is a very short video to let you know that what you can start quickly. Remember, daily regular practice is very important. Do not miss it. It takes just 5 to 6 minutes total to do the whole sequence. I hope you like the video. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions at info@yogabegins.com.au. Thank you very much. Namaste.